good. That's a good tool to have. And you can get them all different sizes. Tools, that's what this one can be about. Tools, what you can use. I've got a fire in here now. It's really nice and cosy. A Caligassi. Actually, I had it last winter. So, just thought I'd tell you how it's going so far. I was going to lie to you. No, surely not. I was going to pretend that I hadn't done something bad. What I have done. But I have done something bad. But it's going to be okay. So, I'll tell you what happened. What is a link there? I'll tell you what happened. So, took the back wheel off, as you know. Come on. Took the back wheel off. Checked it all. Absolutely lovely. It was all good. Oh God, come on. You're being a nag bag. Puff! She thinks I'm talking to somebody. Come on then, come here then. So, it was all okay. Took it down, got a tyre put on it, brought it back, put it all back together again, put it back on the bike. Do I tell you? I better tell you. And it was going through all the torque settings, all the proper torque settings and everything, obviously. Back wheel torqued up to 150 Newton meters, and I was thinking, that's pretty tough stuff. Anyway, and then just before it got to 150, I heard a crack, and not like a tiny gravel crack or anything, like a crack. And then I knew that something wasn't right, and it's my bike, and it's my life, and I've only got 2 wheels, and I heard a crack on the rear wheel, so I thought, oh. But even though I knew it was all sort of put together okay, but it wasn't. So I took it off, and I've got all these diagrams, obviously, of all the components for the back wheel, but there were so many, and sometimes I get distracted. So, Puff, don't do anything horrible in that bike thing. Anyway, so I was looking at all this stuff and thinking, there's just... And I was just having a bit of a daft, tired day, I suppose. Then, because I was being daft and tired, I thought, I know, I'll take a break. I'll take a break and I'll go outside to my car, which has become a bit filthy, and I'll clean out the inside of the car. So I was taking all this rubbish off the back seat, and when I'd taken everything off, I suddenly saw the sleeve from the rear wheel. So it's inside. It's you don't normally... It should have been inside. Anyway, it had fallen out, but I hadn't realised that it had fallen out. So, when I tightened it up, I'd crushed the bearings. Anyway, I crushed the bearings. I'll show you. What? Links there. So, I don't know if you can see. Anyway, these bearings were fine before I buggered it up, but now they're not. These ones are absolutely fine. These ones aren't. So I've ordered a new bearing kit, which I was hoping would come today, but hasn't. But obviously that's no good. So, those are there. I've got all bearings coming, and it took a while to get the bearings out, and you can try all different ways. In my climber manual, it had suggested, just like prizing it out with putting a cloth over the, edge, and then prizing it out with some sort of tool. But from work, I borrowed this. So it's a bearing extraction. It is really, really good. And it got it out. So that was good. That's a good tool to have. And you can get them all different sizes. Tools, that's what this one can be about. Tools, what you can use to make your life much easier. Now, another thing, another sort of tool I've done is so I told you I'm going to spray the bike anyway. But what I've done, I've got these crack detection sprays. So basically you clean it up, you put the developer all over it, and then this, the three of them combined. Well, you'll know all about it, I expect. But it's a good idea, so I'm going to go over all the welds and everything, and hopefully there won't be any, hopefully there's no cracks. But as I was saying, it's my bike, it's my life, it's got 2 wheels, I've already had a crash on it, and so I want to be really, really sure that it's all okay, so I'm going to go and do that. And in the meantime, I'll tell you what else I've done, shall I? Let me show you. I've showed you some of the stuff before, but so rear indicators. This one took ages because where was the... Always look, service manuals, climber manual, can't do out without, really. This had really buggered up and bent and everything, so that's gone. This took a bit of bending back as well, but that's okay now. I've put these new chrome panels on that I showed you before. I got my new, very, very exciting handlebar there, grip. Haven't done that one yet. There were some more things as well. Just checking everything else as I'm going along. I love the way that this back bumper, I always call it a bumper, the back mudguard lifts right up like that. And of course I have the perfect tool there. A bit of wood to hold it up. So that's where I'm at. I'm waiting for this bearing kit. And then it should be... So yeah, so I'm waiting for the bearing kit. And then I'm going to be well away, I reckon. So, we could talk about tools. Couldn't we? Today. What else? Do you want to see my new neatened Barney bit? See my new neatened Barney bit? Look. How lovely is that? It's getting neater in here. What are the tools, Puff? The stand. That's a really good one, actually. They're not that expensive. My mother bought me that. Over Christmas, when my mother says to me, what would you like? And I always choose something like a drill or a motorbike stand, or I do love tools. Oh, I was thinking, so I've got some fiberglassing stuff, and I was thinking about creating my own hand guards, hand warmers. But anyway, even though I don't have that much to tell you, I don't have that much to tell you at the moment of how it's going. It is coming along. I am doing things to it. Thank heavens, the fire is a godsend. Look, it's all lovely and cosy, so I can work down here. It used to be horrible working down here. get cold. Working down here in the winter. But no, it's fine. In fact, I've just thought, I put mine. So that's what I was going to say. Oh, I'll give you another update as well. As you know, I got the payout for the bike and I bought the bike back. But I haven't got the payout yet for my injuries. And the scar on my knee is permanent. So, but it's really weird. With the legal company that I saw, I had to go and see an independent doctor. He was very, very sweet and charming, but not great in many ways. And he'd said that the scar on my knee wouldn't be permanent, which is a load of utter bollocks, because all the doctors and medical professionals that I've seen have said it will be permanent, and it's obvious looking at it, it's going to be permanent. So he'd said it would be gone after 5 months or something. It's going to be 5 months next month. So then the legal company has said, if it's still there, which it is, I'm going to have to see a plastic surgeon. And then I was thinking, I don't want to see a plastic surgeon. And I said to somebody at work, why would I have to go and see a plastic surgeon? And for a joke, but I didn't know it was a joke, he said, he'll probably take some skin off your bottom and put it on your knee. And I said, no, I don't want I love my bottom. I don't want to ruin my bottom just for my knee. Anyway, but he was joking. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll suggest I have no idea, cut the scar out and make it neater or something. But I don't want to be cut about anymore. I've still got the scar on my chin, and so I don't know how much it's going to be, but for the chin, the knee, and one of the worst things was this hamstring on my right hand side, so that's been really, really painful. I've been going to go and see a physiotherapist, and then the last physiotherapy session, so I'm doing exercises all the time, every other day, but the last physiotherapy session is in December, so they can't decide how much I'm going to get until I finish the physiotherapy, and then I go to see this plastic surgeon as well. So I'll tell you how that all goes as well. That's it then.